Hello, everybody. Just a midweek kind of couple of reminders and a couple of things that I've observed from reading your excellent initial discussion posts. Okay. First of all, again, please keep in mind that you must. I'm going to be. I'm not going to be so strict about this on our first discussion post, but on all subsequent discussion posts and on your first your journal assignment that's due for week 1, please cite your sources. Okay, and what you're going to do, I'm going to direct you how to do this. First of all, go down here, go cite your source from your homepage of your course, and go down here to the APA style guide. That's what you're going to want to use. You want to use the APA style guide. Okay. Okay. So that's number 1. Okay. The first thing I wanted to cover. The second thing I wanted to look at is, in terms of your discussions. Okay. Course menu discussions. A couple of things. Please remember, right? Okay, remember to read the personal troubles and public issues. Many of you have, I know we're just starting off, right? A couple of topics, though, if I've asked you to narrow your focus, you're really going to need to narrow your focus. And I provided you some options. For example, racism is not a problem. It is a giant structural inequality with scores of problems contained within it. It's a social structure. Resources are allocated unequally. So you can't just go, well, discrimination's bad. No. That's that's a good way to start thinking about it, but then I've given you, if you read, please read through your discussion, my responses to your discussion, and to the responses that I've provided for some of your classmates, and narrow your focus. Narrow it. Pick a aspect of this giant topic, and look at that. There's all kinds of issues. The same is true with substance abuse. You can't. It's so giant a structural issue that you need to narrow it down to one specific topic. This is to get you thinking about doing your milestones and your final, which will lead up to your final project. Okay, so that's it. The third thing I want to just remind you about is, if you haven't done so, please respond to your classmates. You can't just write an initial post and then leave it there. You have to respond to at least 2 of your classmates, and discuss. And a discussion, while I'm not being strict about it in this first round, but you must provide a reference for your discussion. It's not a free-form thought exercise necessarily. Okay, it's a focused discussion. Even if you just cite your initial chapter from your textbook. Okay, but I think we're all rolling. We're all starting here. And if you haven't posted your initial post, I'm going to send this out as an email attachment. Please craft your initial post, this evening or tomorrow morning, and make sure by Sunday. You can't be late on this. This is not something where I have the latitude to take work late. For the discussions, you must post your response and respond to 2 of your classmates by Sunday at 11:59 p.m., essentially midnight, going into Monday. Okay. Otherwise, you run the risk of having SNHU identify you as not participating and of dropping you from the class. Okay, just a couple of reminders. Have a good week, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the discussions.